Hello, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Samsul Ma'arif. Name 201911129. University of Moria Kudus. European culture, or more commonly known as Western culture, is one of the cultures that is very influential on the culture in the world. Even America is so influenced by all concepts, lifestyles, European art, etc. European culture began in the Paleolithic era. This is marked by the discovery of thousands of hand rock bush age reached 800,000 years. This discovery is an important proof for European. This is a milestone of a history of culture in Europe. But the beginning of democratic culture in Europe began in development since the days of ancient Greece. Then European culture picked with the formation of the Roman Empire on Italian soil. The Roman Empire divided the European continent into two, namely along the Rhine and Danube River. When the Roman Empire declined Europe in the Dark Ages now was lost, until finally they entered the era of the Renaissance, or the Age of Enlightenment, the era that marked the revival of modern civilization in Europe. And one discovered what distinguishes Western cuisine from Asian cuisine and other. For example, meat is more prominent and important in the size of its presentation. Western cuisine also emphasizes the importance of sauce as a flavoring ingredient. The cooking space for accompanying. Wheat bread has long been the most common source of starch in this dish, along with pasta, dumpling, and pastry. Although potatoes have become the main food producing carbohydrate in the diet of European and their diaspora since European colonization in America. And two, philosophy. European philosophy is a dominant strand in global philosophy and is the center of philosophical research in America and many other regions of the world that have been under its influence. The Greek philosophy school in the classical era provide the basis for the basic philosophical discourse which continues today. Christian thought has a great influence on various fields of European philosophy, as European philosophy has been on Christian thought too. And number 3 is art. European art covers the history of fine art in Europe. European prehistoric art began as the art of painting. Caves and painting is stone and is a hallmark of the period between the Paleolithic and the Iron Age. Art is Europe is organized into a number of periods with certain style which historically overlap with each other as different style development in different regions. Overall, these periods are classical, Byzantine, Middle Age, Gothic, Renaissance, Baroque, Cigarette, Neoclassical, and Modern, Pasca-Modern. There are some unique traditional unique to Europe. 1. Italy, boxing and soccer. 2. Spain, tomato war. 3. England, cheese skating contest. 4. Italy, carnival throwing, sunskins orange. And 5. Germany, wheat festival. 6. Finlandia, air guitar race. 7. Scotland, Highland games. 8. France Citrus Festival. 9. Spain's La Merce Festival. 10. Germany Bag Throwing Contest. With so many number of culture and tradition in Europe, it's no wonder that every year since 100 1987 or more cities throughout Europa were thus as the cultural capital of Europe. That is a little explanation of Europa culture. There are errors in the description. I personally apologize. Thank you and goodbye. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.